I started out the new year by making a post on a few social media sites saying that I wanted to meet Elon. I still stand by that for my own personal reasons, just because I want to discuss things with a person that I regard as highly intelligent and extremely interesting. On a side note, I want to reach out again because politics takes a bunch of money, and I believe that there is a political reason that you could also do something. I know that Elon at one point had stated that he could start a separate party. I think that would be the exact thing that America needs right this moment. There should be a new purple party that is really truly independent, not the independent party that we have right now. But I do believe that that should happen. See if there's something it could do. I personally would not want that kind of responsibility to be the leader of a party like that. I'm too selfish. I wouldn't want that for my family. And realistically, I'm too honest, because I would tell the truth when it comes down to making a decision about certain things. Like, if you had to choose between a life or death situation for this group over here versus this group over here, what would you do? And if I was in power and I was given the option of choosing, you would obviously choose the whatever saves the most amount of lives. But if I'm being honest, and I would, if I was given the choice between saving my wife and children and family, and it only consisted of 10 people over here, and there was a group over here of 2,000 people, and you had to choose between them living or them living, the political proper answer that people want is to have just one, to say it would obviously save the most people. But I already know that I wouldn't lie, and my truth statement would be those people are more important to me. And even though my job is to be the leader, my first job is wife and husband, and therefore I would save the 10 people and feel very terrible about the other 2,000. Which is why I wouldn't want to be in charge. And people would pick that apart and make it lose. But I do think that I have a lot to offer to try to help in whatever facet I could to help boost the new political party. I believe you could start a true political party. My opinion, which is nothing more than an opinion, is that Republicans have rubbed enough, specifically Trump, but have rubbed enough of a sore that it's going to be another flip-flop, just like it always does, with generally 8 years. So it's going to come back to, it'll go back to Democrat, then it'll go back to Republican. And no independent has ever had a chance of ever even winning. You get such a small percentage of any vote, and it's ridiculous. So I think that if with enough financial backing, you could actually get in power. And then one of the first things I would do is try to stop financial backing for getting political power. There's no reason to have all of these, literally they're paid to be up, they're working, and you can't get into whatever type of line of work and have someone help you to get there and not owe them something. And everyone knows that, and it's wrong. You should be able to, we shouldn't have just the two choices as president, and we shouldn't have just, because that's all it ever boils down to is whatever they prop up and put millions behind and put in front of you. It should be more of a free-for-all that has more options and more discussion panels and more actual chance for someone to really do good. This is what I think would help to save America, and I would really love the country that I love to be able to stay together, because I listen to a lot of different podcasts, and just this morning while working out, I was hearing all kinds of stuff that was ramping up Civil War talk stuff, and I really don't think that that's the route that anybody wants to take, and I don't think well, that's not true. There are people that would like to take that route. I just don't want those people to get their way. I think it should be more of a, there is a diplomatic solution, and we're a civilized enough society that there's enough people, even though they align themselves with one side or another, that have enough common ground to completely understand that that is not what we need to do. We just need to get off of this blue team, red team mentality and go towards a, we all want what's best, and stay civil in this discussion. Don't pick your team and just stick by them till the very end. This isn't a team situation thing. We should be on Team America and just move forward. I think that you have enough clout and enough money to financially back something and actually get it started. And even though both the machines would fight it, I think that it could actually happen. And you own X, and therefore you have the outlet to promote and that's already a very political site, in my opinion. A bunch of people on there, at least it's probably just because of what I like and follow, but that's what I see a lot of on there, whereas on a lot of the other platforms I don't see as much politics stuff. They're more about kittens and, you know, entertainment versus real substance. So I believe that it could work.